Hello and welcome to another tech snippet. My name is Dave and today we're talking about how to send a confidential email using Gmail. Now, at first glance, you might be asking, why is he teaching this topic? I mean, if you're sending a confidential email, you're trying to do something wrong, right? Well, not necessarily. There are a lot of reasons why you might need to send a confidential email. Specifically, in an ultra paranoid world, people are getting hacked all the time, even their personal emails. So if you're trying to send them a document, like maybe you need to send a scan of a driver's license or a scan of your taxes or a scan of some sort of personal document, maybe your social card or something like that, for whatever reason you need to confidentially send this email, and as a result maybe you want them to have a third-party device by which they have to put in a passcode to even open that email. That's the purpose behind this lesson today. And so really, we're not training you how to do something under the table or sinister, but we're training you how to do something that could potentially protect information that is most precious to you as a person. All right, so on a computer, you want to sign into Gmail, and then you want to click the Compose button, and then you want to literally click this icon right here. So here is Gmail, click Compose, and then in the corner right there, you see you can turn off and on confidential mode for this email. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click that. Now you can pick when this email will expire. Well, actually just they'll be able to click it, but it just won't be able to be read by them after a certain amount of time. So I'm going to do 1 week. And then there are two options here. All passcodes will be generated by Google. So you can either send one with no SMS passcode or one with an SMS passcode. Now, the one with no SMS passcode basically will send the message directly to their Gmail account. At least that's how I understand it. It says right here, if you choose no SMS passcode, recipient using the Gmail app will be able to open it directly. So it's going to send the email directly to their Gmail account, and they'll just click and it will reveal the email. So maybe they work in a crowded environment, people walking around all the time. You don't want people walking around, this person, to necessarily just view the email directly. They have to actually click to open it, or maybe turn on a specific mode on their screen that kind of hides things, or flip down something so it's protected a little bit. I don't know, whatever the case may be, it's just an extra layer of hiding the email so they can click it to review it. Or if they don't have a Gmail account, they'll actually have to get a passcode emailed to them and then put that in order to see the email. The second method is a little bit more security, and the one that I'm going to do because I think it's more applicable, but it's actually that you choose a phone number that the passcode is going to be sent to for the recipient. Okay, so basically I'm going to do that one, SMS passcode, and I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to put in recipient, and for the sake of confidentiality, I'm going to blur this out for me. Okay, and then I'm going to put in a test and test because it doesn't really matter what the message is, and I'm sending it to one of my personal email addresses, and then I'm going to hit send. Now the moment I click send, it pops up this dialog box in Gmail, and it asks me to put in a phone number for the recipient, which again I'm going to blur this out because it is my personal phone number I'm sticking in here. Okay, and the moment I hit send, it is going to send a message to the person on the receiving end that they are going to need to click and get a text message sent to their phone. And I have my other email address right here. Okay, and I'm going to hit refresh. Let's just say this was the person on the receiving end, and it could take a minute to send to them, by the way. So I'll just wait a second here, and there we go. See, this message was sent in confidential mode. Open to view its contents. So I click this, and here it says, and again blurred out for confidential reasons, that this message was sent to me, and in order to receive it, I have to confirm my identity with a one-time passcode being sent to my phone number. So I click send passcode, and again, here's my phone. I just got a text message. Would you believe it? So I'm going to get that 6-digit passcode and stick it in here, and it says not to share it with anyone, so make sure you don't. And then I'm going to hit submit. Now the moment I do that, it says that you do not have the option to forward, copy, print, or even download this email, and that should be noted that the person can literally just view it. So that's actually a thing that you should take into consideration before sending this email, whether or not they need to do those things. But it then reveals the email. Very confidential, very secure, encrypted, locked down. It cannot actually be seen by anyone but that specific individual with their third-party device, which is incredibly important. So hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you learned something today about how to keep your emails confidential. If you haven't liked this video yet, please do so. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. And as always, I will see you in the next video.